Hello guys, this is Tails86 here with Weekly Review, and today is going to be a new review based on our winners from the Subscriber's Choice Review contest, which was Corbie Dillard and PK Light. Today we're going to be doing Corbie's request, which is now one of actually my personal favorite, Gate of Thunder. Now, for anyone who has never heard of this title, it is well known as probably one of the greatest shumps that was ever created on the TurboGrafx 16, which was originally released by Red Entertainment and published by Hudson Soft on the PC Engine CD-ROM system, originally released in 1992. I believe that was on February 21st, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully I'm right about that. But it was also released on the Virtual Console October 15, 2007, and was the first CD-based game on the Virtual Console. So that's pretty impressive. So enough about us talking. Let's talk about the game. Basically, you are in the fighter known as the Hunting Dog, and you are going around having to beat up all these guys in horizontal shooting style. Now, as I'm playing this, I'm going to let y'all know something. I am absolutely horrible at shooting at shumps when they're horizontal. But for some reason with this one, it felt not as limited in my opinion. Now, what I mean by limited wise is I didn't like the way the screen was at first when I started playing it, and then I started to get used to it, and now I almost love horizontals just because of this game. Now, also, this game is one of those games that had one of the greatest soundtracks, and I believe was also given an award back in '92 in I believe it was in one gaming magazine. I can't remember exactly which one, but it was given a best music soundtrack thanks to Red Entertainment for bringing yet another great soundtrack to a great game for the TurboGrafx 16 when that was back in '92. So, but you have three different power-ups that you can use for this. You have a laser, you have a sonic boom, and you have an earthquake. And shit, I didn't mean to get hit. Trying to do three things at once. So, anyway, basically your object, of course, is just blow up everything, and I'm doing a horrible job right now. Now there is 7 stages in the entire game. So you'll definitely have your work cut out for you because you also have 3 different difficulty levels. You have normal, hard, and devil mode. And just to humor everybody, I actually did play devil mode, and I actually lasted amazingly to the first boss, but after that I couldn't beat it. Maybe if I get some more practice in. Corbie, I know, has probably already beaten this game like with his hands tied behind his back, so I ain't worried about it. One day I'll be able to beat devil mode maybe. But otherwise for right now I'll stick on normal mode. No, but you have really cool thing, you have a leveling system for your weapons. When you reach a 3rd level, or actually you have a 2-level system. When you reach the 3rd level, you actually obtain a energy blast, which takes out all the enemies on the screen and takes them away in one blow. So that's kind of cool. So like right now we're at, if y'all can see that top margin right there, you see all those things that say like L and S and E. Those are your things. You have a light. Right now I'm using a lightning attack. I have a shock blaster, and then I have an earthquake. Earthquake is kind of cool, but in my opinion, I like either the laser or sonic boom, or at least that's what sonic boom is when you reach the 2nd level of the power-up. Alright, now we're about to face off with the boss. This one's pretty easy. That's the thing I found with a lot of the bosses. The only ones that I found that were kind of weird when I first started playing was the one where you're in the mine and you're having to get that one that's drilling a whole bunch of stuff from the ground and everything. But the game is a very solid game, and no way is it easy at all. I mean, there are a couple levels where it'll look like, hey, this is really easy. It's so simple, anybody could do it, even a child could do it. It's not that simple, actually. There are a lot of levels as you get through further in the game where you're going to have to make sure that you hold on to every single life that you have. So, because like as you can see, I'm doing really good. Now I have all my power-ups powered all the way up, and when I get my next power-up, whether it be the laser, the sonic boom, or the earthquake, it will create a aftermath, basically, or what I would call an aftermath. Like, here we go. That right there was your energy blast. But once you have leveled up stuff, you can basically just blow through almost all this. But once you're hit, you're pretty good and dead, unless you have really, really good maneuvering skills. But this game has aged, in my opinion, very well for being a game that was back on the TurboGrafx 16 back in '92. And this is also one of the very first shooters that I had not known about that Hudson Soft had actually made. Because a lot of y'all from Nintendo Life know that I'm a Star Soldier series fanatic. And I never played a lot of Hudson Soft's other shooters. And the thing is I've really never even heard of Gate of Thunder until Corbie finally told me about it. And he would keep raving on about that one and Lords of Thunder, saying like those are the best ones, not the Star Soldier series. Well, that's his opinion, yes, but in a way he is kind of right too, because the Star Soldier series is kind of easy in a way. But otherwise, going off topic, I really like the way that they did the level design in this, because it makes you think, like, okay, because some of these things are going to make you wonder, hey, can you actually go through that? Or, because like I said, this game is not easy. It is nowhere near easy. Even on normal mode, I believe I got to level 6, and I was dead within like less than about five minutes. But the game's a solid title. It's extremely well played. You can play it with 3 different controller types. You can use the GameCube controller, you can use the Wii Remote, or you can use Classic controller. So I mean, it's basically up to you guys. If y'all want to try out a really hard shooter, be my guest. It'll definitely make you think, hey, it'll definitely require some memorization, because a lot of the levels look like they're all the same, but once you get through the other levels and everything, you'll notice that you'll need to have to do some memorization. Nothing huge like Ikaruga or anything like that, but you're going to have to do some memorization to remember where those enemies are coming at you from. Because like I said, they can come for you from behind, they can come for you front ways, sideways, all that kind of stuff. Well, maybe not sideways, but you get what I mean. Anyway, though, guys, this title receives a 9 out of 10 for beautiful graphics on a TurboGrafx 16, awesome music, including being able to listen to the music in the options menu, and just a pretty cool storyline, because from what is supposed to be going on, this guy named Don, excuse me if I say this name wrong, but I'm probably going to get murdered by Corbie for saying this wrong, Don Jingi is sought out to try to steal energy from a planet or something like that, from what I've heard. I didn't actually read the whole story, but yeah, I'm just like, you know what, just let me play the game. But you basically pilot the hunting dog and have to stop Jungi and his army. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for enjoying my review, and stay tuned for future ones later on.